for my channel. Please do continue to provide your valuable feedbacks so that I can improve further. If you are new to my channel, please click on subscribe button and then on the bell icon to receive the latest update. So friends, I know that we have been blessed with good parents, good health and good friends. What if one day God decides to take everything away from you? How will you react to it? Will you be angry with God? Will you then ever pray to Him? Let me tell you a story of a man from whom everything had been taken away, but yet he did not turn away from God. Long time ago, in the land of Uz, there lived a wealthy and righteous man named Job. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters. He owned thousands of sheep, donkeys, and other cattle. He was very faithful to God and thanked Him daily for all that He had given him. God was very pleased with him. One day, during his council with the heavenly beings, God asked Satan, "Hey, what have you been doing these days?" Satan replied, "I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth." God proudly asked Satan, "Did you notice my servant Job? There is no one on earth as faithful and good as he is. He worships me daily and is careful not to do anything evil." Satan replied, "Yes, I know. But do you think Job will worship you if you give him nothing in return? You have always protected him and everything he owns. But now, suppose you take away everything he has. He will curse you to your face." God said, "All right, everything he has is in your power. But you must not hurt Job himself." Satan agreed and left. One day, a messenger came running to Job and said, "Some dacoits attacked us and stole all your oxen and donkeys. They killed all your servants except me. I am the only one who escaped to tell you." Before he had finished speaking, another servant came and said, "Lightning struck the sheep and the shepherds and killed them all. I am the only one who escaped to tell you." Before he had finished speaking, another servant came and said, "Raiders attacked us and stole your camels and killed all your servants except me. I am the only one who escaped to tell you." Before he had finished speaking, another servant came and said, "The children were having a feast in the home of your oldest son when a storm swept in from the desert and killed all of them. I am the only one who escaped to tell you." Job was shattered to hear that all that he had was gone forever. But he did not blame God. Instead, he shaved his head, threw himself on the ground and said, "I was born with nothing, and so I shall die with nothing. The Lord gave and now has taken it away. May His name be praised." Meanwhile, during his next council with the heavenly beings, God asked Satan, "Hey, what have you been doing these days?" Satan replied, "I've been walking here and there, roaming around the earth." God proudly asked Satan, "Did. 'Did you notice my servant Job? You persuaded me, but he did not to let you attack him for no reason at all. But Job is still faithful as ever. Satan didn't want to accept his defeat. So he replied, "Yeah, I saw that, but that's because he's still healthy. Suppose you hurt his body, he will curse you to your face." God said, "All right, he is in your power, but you are not to kill him." Satan agreed and left God's presence. He made sores break out all over Job's body. Seeing his terrible plight, Job's wife said to him, "You are still faithful to God, aren't you? Why don't you curse God and die?" Job answered, "You speak foolishly. When God sends us something good, we welcome it. Why should we complain when God sends us trouble?" Even in all this suffering, Job said nothing against God. When Job's friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, heard how much Job was suffering, they decided to go and meet him. But when they saw Job in so much pain and suffering, they cried for 7 days without uttering a word. Unable to bear any more pain, on the 7th day, Job broke his silence and cursed the day he was born. He wished that he was never born. But instead of giving him support and courage, his friends said, "Job, you are such a hypocrite. You used to comfort people when they were in pain. But now when you are in pain, why are you blaming God? You must have sinned terribly, and that is why God has taken everything away from you. Maybe you deserve a greater punishment, but God has been merciful to keep you alive." Job was irritated by hearing what his friends were telling him. He knew that he had lived a righteous life, so his suffering was not due to his deeds. But then he could not understand why God was letting him suffer so much. So he cried out to the Lord, complaining, "Lord, I have always lived as per your will. Why do you make me suffer so much? What have I gained by not sinning? Answer me, Lord." Hearing Job crying out and asking him many times, the Lord finally calls him from a storm. "Job, who are you to question my ways? Were you there when I created this whole world? Do you understand everything that is happening around you? Like who guides the stars season by season? Who waters the dry and thirsty land? There are numerous things in the world that men do not understand. Job, do you still want to challenge me on what I do?" Hearing this, Job understood God's unlimited power and the limitations of his human knowledge. He said, "I am sorry, Lord, I spoke foolishly. I shall ask no more. Instead, I will repent in dust and ashes." God even scolded 3 of Job's friends and said, "I am angry with all 3 of you because you did not speak the truth about me as Job did. How can you decide that he was suffering because of the sins he did? Offer a sacrifice to me through Job and let him pray for all 3 of you. Then only I will forgive you." As time passed, God appreciated Job's patience and humility through his suffering and so cured him of his illness and restored his health, family, and wealth In fact, he blessed him in later life more than he blessed him in his youth. So friends, what did we learn from the story of Job? Bad things do not happen only to bad people. It can happen to anyone. But we must trust God under all situations. And like Job, we must turn to Him for answers and not turn away from Him. Let us pray to God that He may help us realize that we should trust Him, not only when we do not understand, but also because we do not understand. Praise the Lord. Hope you enjoyed. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more stories.